Germany has now joined the ranks of European countries acquiring and operating the F-35. Germany has now joined the ranks of European countries acquiring and operating the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter, as the country has placed an initial order with Lockheed for the procurement of F-35s. The addition of F-35 in Germany aligns with the country's intense reaction to the Russian invasion of Ukraine, a development which seems to have reignited Germany's massive fighting spirit and inspired a large-scale increase in force size, military budget, and new technology. Earlier this year, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin praised Germany for its commitment to NATO and solidarity with a collective European effort to deter and stop Russia. Germany has of course been among the large group of nations sending weapons to Ukraine in their fight against Russia, as they have sent Stinger anti-aircraft missiles as well as anti-tank missiles in support of Ukraine. Germany has shown tremendous leadership at this crucial moment. Your Chancellor's decisions to bolster Germany's armed forces are bold and historic, and we look forward to working with you to implement these important changes. We also salute Germany's decision to send security assistance to Ukraine. Your example helped to inspire other allies and partners to follow, Austin said. Germany continues to play a much larger and more prominent role when it comes to European security, NATO solidarity, and deterrence of Russia. Perhaps Germany will participate more fully in NATO training exercises and continue to increase their numbers of tanks, missiles, fifth-generation fighters, and overall force size. We decided that we want to deliver arms to a region where there is a conflict, where there's actually a war that's being waged, and that's a decision that is very special for Germany. But it was necessary to make that decision because we have seen that agreements were broken, that lies were told, and that a brutal war of aggression was started. And that is why we have to make those very crucial decisions, Christine Lambrecht, Minister of Defense, Federal Republic of Germany, told reporters following a meeting with U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin earlier this year. Dr. Dennis Goetsch, Vice President for Central and Eastern Europe Lockheed Martin, wrote in a public statement that Germany's F-35 buy will help support a 10-nation, 550 aircraft-strong European F-35 force. The growing number of F-35s within the U.S. fleet and throughout Europe is an extremely significant development when it comes to further deterrence against Russian expansion. Any kind of F-35 defensive force would likely cause real problems for an invading Russian ground army. F-35s would make it very difficult for Russia to operate with any kind of air superiority, and it is not at all clear that Russian Su-57s could rival the F-35 or even exist in sufficient numbers to offer air support to attacking forces. The speed, maneuverability, and weapons capability of the F-35 could threaten, stop, or even destroy advancing Russian tanks, armored vehicles, and ground troops. The U.S. already bases F-35s in Germany. Poland is becoming an F-35 customer, and a number of countries such as Germany itself, Finland, and Switzerland are now F-35 customers. These new countries join an existing list of countries operating the F-35 to include Denmark, Norway, Italy, the Netherlands, and of course the UK. What this means is that a growing number of networked F-35s will operate throughout the European continent and further fortify the eastern flank. F-35s in both Poland and Germany, for instance, are likely able to reach Russian airspace without much trouble, and certainly UK-based F-35s could get there with some refueling. A squadron typically includes anywhere from 12 to 24 aircraft, therefore the addition of 2 squadrons represents a substantial increase. This is extremely significant in a number of key respects related to air, ground, and sea power. F-35s can of course form an interconnected multinational force of fifth-generation fighters, in part because of MADL, the aircraft's common multifunction data link. MADL, as it is called, enables secure data and intelligence information exchange between all F-35s, a technological pipeline which would enable F-35 countries to form large formations and disperse across a wide operational envelope. Added to this, the F-35's drone-like ISR capabilities could help fortify surveillance efforts in high-risk areas, in particular due to its growing ability to network with drones from the cockpit in real time. This massively extends the surveillance reach of F-35 formations and is something greatly expanded by growing abilities for the F-35 to share information with surface and ground units as well. A large, multinational force of F-35s could in effect help drive a multi-domain joint attack formation, presenting a threat of great significance to Russia.